athlete in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design, nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And more yards after contact. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. On the ground with the counter. Breaks the tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Give to the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally bring it down after he rips off a huge play.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And it's right down the boulevard. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Got a man. It's Spears. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He's going for it all. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Monarchs! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
On to attempt the try. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Coastal Carolina is getting dominated today. And friends, the folks in Conway deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 14 to Marshall. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He finds his man. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw. It's Croman Hope. Quick strike complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're going to throw it again. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to beat and cross the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Looking to throw on second down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Slips away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Monarchs want to move quickly. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Dialing up a second down pass play. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Offense, quick tempo.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. To throw, it's Bain. Throws to the back. Oh, he makes the catch. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Finds his target down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll try the middle. The Monarchs get enough for the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. On second down, he'll fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Burnett. Touchdown, ODU! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. From the shotgun, the inside give. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. To the air. It's Croman Hope. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Seminoles will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Old Dominion. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Going up top on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's McCoy. The Knowles are in the hurry-up.
Loss of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. It's caught. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Got his man down the middle. He's like a loose bowler, just caroms his way to the 32. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. He makes the connection. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Quickly to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Seminoles are threatening in the red zone. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and they cut it to a 28-13 game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
And the Seminoles will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Back to pass, it's Bain. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Brings up second down.
Give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Here comes the hurry-up. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Monarchs will punt it away on fourth down. Looking for a block. It's Gibson. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Dances away from one. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, Florida State. What a grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Tackled, but he has a first down. Offense in the hurry-up.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football and getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Bain. And the pass hits, picked off. Taking it the other way. The 30. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Incomplete on the 2-point try, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if they get another chance.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He's not going to get there as this defense stops the 2-point conversion attempt, and they hang on to this slim lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down for this offense. Power football with the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Monarchs are on the move. Looking to pass. It's Bain. Feeling some heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Still looking, on the move. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a crease at the 20. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's gotten plenty for a first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Barges ahead. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. How good have they been on third down today, and another opportunity here on third and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Monarchs! Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They're up by 21 over the Sharks. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Unloads to the right. Lost, the defense is wide open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Croman Hope. He's got the back in the middle. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Got it looking for a first. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Noles look to keep this drive humming. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoy. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Maine. On the run, still looking. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion when they lost yardage.
And getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him else.
He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Buys a little time with his feet. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, come on now. O-line, you got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
The Monarchs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Using the quick game. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. Gets it out quickly. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, 1st down.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form today.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Looking to throw it again. And he intercepts it, bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. So still a 2-point game here, and you'd like to give your defense a little pat on the back by following their stop with a score, Jesse.
Yeah, and I feel like the offense here, they sense this opportunity, right, David? They know if they go score, they put themselves in a position to win.
And you put your defense in a great spot. I want to be up in the 4th quarter. If they can put a drive together here, up by a touchdown, I like my chances.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. To the air, it's Bain. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. Still leading by 2 after the miss.
That keeps the score. Florida State, 33.
Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll throw it on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He caught it! And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Already 2 for 2 on the day, and now a chance to finish his day with a game-winning kick. That last field goal put them on top. They're feeling good, but they can't relax yet. Have to cover this kickoff well. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They bring him down. A last gasp effort on that return comes up empty, and that's going to do it for this one. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more games or win more? Just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do